Indra, Canto 10, chapter 25, text 5, Govardhan Leela, Srimad Bhagavatam. He says, Vachalam balisham stabdam ajna panditamanina. It's a very beautiful verse. Definitely one of my favorites in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Indra here is actually criticizing Krishna. He says, Vachalam. Oh, this boy is too talkative. Vachalam. He is over talkative. Small boy, and he's telling his father what to do, what not to do. Too much. This is Govardhan Leela. So Krishna speaks Karma Mimamsa philosophy and tells Nanda Baba, well, don't worship him. He has to give rain. You don't have to bribe him. You do your duty. He has to do his duty. It rains on the fields. They don't do a yajna. It rains on the mountains. They don't do a yajna. But you're doing a yajna for him and he's giving you the same that he's giving them. No. He has to do his duty. You don't have to give him all this. So Indra's false ego is just getting crushed. So he says, Vachalam, oh, this boy is talkative. Balisham, he's childish. Very childish. 7 years old. Too childish. He has some problem. He's not nourishing here. He's very immature. Vachalam balisham sthabdam. Oh, he's so arrogant, I tell you. This Krishna, this boy is so arrogant. Vachalam, talkative. Balisham, childish. Sthabdam, arrogant. Ajna, foolish. And still, Panditamanina, he still considers himself to be a Pandit. Now this is what Indra said, out of false ego and pride. But the Acharyas explain that Goddess Saraswati didn't have the audacity to carry this as it is to Krishna. Now imagine if somebody has burnt something while cooking and the waiter has to take it. He has to take it to the person who's going to eat it. And the person sees this, hey, who made all this? Go away. What if he just hits the plate and the waiter has to face the anger, not the cook? So Goddess Saraswati, who's the goddess of learning and the goddess of speech, she didn't have the audacity to carry these words as it is. So she flipped it and presented to Krishna as glorification. So Indra is actually glorifying. She comes to Krishna and says, actually Indra is glorifying you. Vachalam, oh, there's nobody who can speak like you. Indra said, Vachalam means he's talkative. But Saraswati said, oh, Krishna, there can be nobody who can speak like you. At the age of 7, you speak so much. Oh, so wonderful. You explain so nicely. Vachalam, Balisham. Indra said childish. Goddess Saraswati said childlike. Oh, Krishna, you're the Supreme Personality of Godhead. But simply to give pleasure to the hearts of all the residents of Vrindavan, you're appearing as a child. Stabdam. Indra said, you're arrogant. Therefore, you don't bow down before anybody. Oh, Krishna, but the reality, Stabdam means you don't have to bow down before anybody because you're the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Stabdam. Ajna. Indra said Ajna means foolish, ignorant. But Goddess Saraswati translated Ajna as follows. She said, Nya means knowledge. And Ajna means he who has no knowledge actually. But Saraswati said, means no need of Nya, knowledge. You don't have to cultivate knowledge because knowledge originates in you. She also said, there is nothing that you don't know. You're all cognizant. You know everything. Omniscient. And Pandita Manina, Indra said, still considers himself to be a Pandit, but Saraswati said, oh my Lord, Vachalam, Balisham, Stabdam, Ajna. These are the conclusions of the great Pandits. They say there's nobody who can talk like you. Because Krishna would speak the Gita in the future. In 48 straight minutes, he would speak 700 verses. So Vachalam, nobody can speak like Krishna. Balisham, who can perform childlike pastimes? Nandaha kim akarod brahman shreyameva mahodayam yashoda cha mahabhaga papau yasya stanam hari. Shukdev Goswami is asked by Parikshit Maharaj, unbelievable childlike pastimes. Krishna is drinking milk of Mother Yashoda. Oh, God who has everything, he is drinking the milk of Mother Yashoda. What have Nanda and Yashoda done? Childlike pastimes. Stabdam, Krishna doesn't have to bow down before anybody. Indra will bow down to Krishna. Brahma bows down to Krishna. Krishna doesn't have to bow down because he's the source of everything. And everything comes from him. Everything comes from Krishna. Ajna. He knows everything. There's nothing that he doesn't know. There's nothing outside of him. Everything is inside. Krishna is the source of everything. So we find how Indra is also indirectly glorifying Krishna.